Okay, hi guys. We're going to check the bulletins. First I'm going to show you, I took a picture from my Bible at work. This is what I copied the bulletins from, the Lord's Prayer. I talked about this on my last video. I said I would show you. Okay, so there, verse 13. See how that last sentence is gone? And there's no amen. And it says, I can't read it backwards, but it says, protect us from the evil one. Okay, so this Bible, this is the one. It's so hard to see. This is just a picture of the one. See, it's not a King James Bible, but it's the one that I used to make the bulletins. When I started there, I got into Matthew. I looked at the King James. This one, this very same Bible, this very same, typed it into the computer, into my template to make the bulletins. First service and second service is different. And now they're both different. Okay, so this is my Bible from home. I can't really see these. You can see it's a King James. Okay. All right, so this one, now just as a reminder, the bulletins, the Bible at work, the two Bibles at home, up until last month, they were all the same, except for the first month's bulletin template, which changed. But in the last month, all of these are changing, and now none of them match where they all did before on the Lord's Prayer. So this is from my Bible at home. Give us this day our daily bread. You see that? All right, and see the last sentence and how it says debts. But it says, you know, the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. Amen. So that part's actually gone from my Bible at work. Okay, and this is my other King James Bible. It still has the red lettering. Just wanted to show you that. And I think it says debt still. That one still says, let's see. Yeah. That one says debts. I know, I took a terrible picture of that. So that's the red letter edition that I have. And it still has red letters, so that's nice. I like that. I'm glad it hasn't changed. Okay, and so then we'll look at the bulletin. The Christmas one I keep showing you. You know, of course, it still says sin. It still has the last sentence. For thine is the kingdom, power, and the glory forever. Amen. But I'm sure that it used to say forever and ever, didn't it? None of them say forever and ever. And the one at work is so odd. And so I just showed it to you, but I'm going to read it. The one at work. And I actually also wrote it down on a piece of paper and dated it. So I have that piece of paper somewhere. It's in my purse. All right, so from the Bible that I copied this template from, that has the last sentences in the Lord's Prayer, is totally different from the template now. It's totally different. So the Bible now says, my Bible at work says, Matthew 6:12, and forgive us our debts as we also have forgiven our debtors. I just showed you, it said sins. And then Matthew 6:13, and do not bring us to the time of trial, but rescue us from the evil one. Now that's totally different. Then it doesn't have, thine is the power and the glory. It has no amen. Right? It just skips those two parts. It just skips that. It's just weird. But yeah, it's tripping me out. Here's the ones from today. I'm just going to make myself a copy and take home every week. You know, what the heck. Okay. Yeah, this one's today's, first Sunday after Epiphany. Same as the Christmas one, same. And the second, yeah, same. Okay. So you can see. Okay, same as the Christmas one. It's not blocked the same. Not sure why that is. That's not blocked off the same. Interesting. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our sin as we forgive those who sin against us. They're the same, but they're not blocked the same. Odd. Okay, I don't know if that means anything. I may have adjusted the margins. I'm not really sure. So, there's that. And then I just wanted to ask about last night, because I woke up in the middle of the night, like wide awake and just restless, and I just had this, odd sensation, odd feeling of just feeling hyper. It was weird, like full of energy, and I just was, I woke up. It was 2 o'clock in the morning, and I was just rolling around. I couldn't sleep, and I got up and I watched some videos, and trolled Infowars some more. So it was hilarious the first time, and they were kind of mean to me the first time that I did that. And I've done it a couple of more times, and I did ask Jen's questions, and I'm just asking. I'm just asking, like, what do you people have, like, a hive mind? I really want to know if they would tell me, because it's an interesting experiment, because they don't react to trolling in the same way that I'm used to, and I'm one of those very, yes, confession. I will get on. I've gotten on anonymous accounts. I will get on and I will just troll the crap out of people. I'm not one of those mean trolls, but I will say a lot of very strange things, and just to amuse myself, and just be weird and try to get, reactions from people, and just I don't know. It's pathetic. I know, it's really sad. but I get a lot of laughs out of it. But I gotta say that I can't troll anymore because people, they're not the same. They don't react the same to it. You can't get people to react in the same way. Like it's like they have a script, and we've been talking about this before. It is like they have a script, and and they have like 3 mean things they would say to me, you know, basically along the lines of "you're crazy," but there were no creative insults, I guess is what I'm getting at, because, you know, several years ago, you would get creative insults, you know, people would, you know, trolling's like fishing, and then they would take the bait, you know, and I just don't understand. You could pick out all these different individuals, but now you can't. I'm telling you, everyone's reactions to something like that is the same in a chat room. Like uniform is what I'm saying. Uniform. Like they went through their 3 mean things that they could all say, and then it was like they flipped a switch, and they all at the same time decided they're going to ignore me. And so the next few times, the last couple of days, I go in there and I keep trying it. Now nobody will answer me. Nobody. But they're not the same crowd. They're not the same people. And I should have had probably 10 people on me, you know, with some really creative nastiness. I should have had a couple of curious people. You know, I should be picking up some personalities with this kind of activity. You know what I'm saying? I just don't understand it. I really, really don't. I just don't. So I'll keep up with it. There was one time, and I was asking, you know, we want to know on Sagittarius, the people from Sagittarius, we don't understand this. Like, do you have a hive mind? And then I was saying, well, just say yes or no. You know, somebody just say yes or no. You know, be brave. I was saying, and one guy said yes. But there were so many people in the chat room, it's hard to tell who he was really responding to. But I said, really, guy, whatever his name was, and he said, sort of. So I tried to engage this person to talk to me, but then they wouldn't, and I couldn't figure out if they were not responding to me, where they were responding to. So I know some people have talked about, like, it's almost like they're sort of telling us stuff without really wanting to tell us stuff outright. Maybe they'll get in trouble. I have no idea. So anyway, I just wanted to ask about, especially about waking up in the middle of the night last night, if anybody else had just some really strange sensation. I mean, I was hyper, and my dog and my cat, you know, my dog wanted to go outside, and it was below 0. She went outside, and after about 10 minutes, I was like, what the hell, man? Because it's cold out there. And after 15 minutes, you know, I had to call her to come back in. I have no idea what she was doing at 2 a.m. in the morning. It doesn't take her that long to go. It's weird. And then my cat, you know, he's just meowing. He was doing that thing. He started doing that thing where they meow every 30 seconds. Meow. Meow. You know, and it just drives you crazy, and he'll do it 500 times. But it was really odd behavior for him to do that in the middle of the night. They didn't wake me up either. It was me. I just woke up. So I should have gone and got a haircut, and I don't want to be out and about. I just want to be in my room right now in my space because I'm a little tripped out about these people. I'm trying to think more positively. You know, I was last night watching all these different videos and, you know, watching some videos of some kids dancing. You know, they're, I don't know, dancers, some kind of dance kids, you know, like teenagers. And they were good. They were really good. And I started to think, you know, some of them kind of seem like they have a soul. Some of them kind of seem like they have a creativity to them. I guess maybe that's kind of one of the things we always talk about, creativity, but it is noticeable. The lack of creativity is just really, God, I need a haircut so bad. Oh my God. So, but yeah, and then I wanted to talk about, well, going back a little bit. Yeah, I think some of them have souls. I mean, it may be that some of them are like drones, or they're just drones. But I don't really think all of them would be drones, right? Like some of them, they're either from Sagittarius like us, or they're native here, and they've got to have souls, you know. I think both my sons are native here, and they have souls. They definitely have souls. So if you're not Mandela affected and you're watching this, probably won't be. I do believe that people that are not Mandela affected have souls. Just to be clear there, I do believe that they do. What I'm trying to figure out is it all of them, and do they have a hive mind? Anyway, so, and then the animals are being strange. Like, there's been some little deer around my little neighborhood here, and I keep seeing them. Like, I'll drive by, and it's like, what? There's a little deer standing on somebody's porch, right up next to the front door. And we get a lot of wildlife in Wyoming, and we always have, and yeah, they come right into this civilized town, and they come right into town and into your yard and everything. But to come right up to your porch and to climb up your steps and stand on your porch, now that was weird. I just have to say, that really tripped me out when I saw that. And then there's some turkeys that are nesting at night. They're nesting right up next to my house. Now, this flock of turkeys have lived in this area. There's like a gully, and there's you know, a kind of a wilder area, a little stream that goes through, and the turkeys live down there. It's like 3 blocks away. And every morning they get up, you know, they go through my yard, they come back through my yard. They've been doing that for years. They've never went to bed next to my house. It's just weird. It's just weird. It's okay, I suppose. I don't know. Why are they sleeping there? I've never known turkeys to sleep so close to humans. It's just strange. And when I say this stuff, you know, I'm talking as a person who grew up outdoors. I grew up outside. So I you know, I don't understand why the turkeys are there. And then the doves. The doves have been around my house for a couple of years now. There's 2 of them. And I've told the kids, you know, and I pointed this out to the kids before, because they do follow my car. They will. They'll be in my backyard, and then, like, I'll come out to the front. I'm getting ready to go somewhere, and I'll see them fly up. There is a street light in the corner of my yard, and they'll fly right up. They'll sit on that street light until I get in the car and I drive away, and they follow. They do follow. They don't follow me everywhere I go. I'm not saying that. just that they will follow me for a ways. You know, I'll go to turn a corner down from my house, and they'll stop on a telephone line, and I see them, they're watching me, and then I'll turn and I'll go, you know, a few blocks down, and they follow. So you know, it's not to where it could be my imagination. I pointed this out to the kids. I've noticed this for a while, even before I was affected, like a year before, with these doves. So now I notice there's a lot of doves in my neighborhood. They're all over the place. And so I just wanted to mention it too. Other people have been talking about their observations of how, you know, animals kind of acting a little different. So anyway, I'm not going to get into any dreams today. I just I've gone 20 minutes, so that's enough. But anyway, maybe I'll get a haircut next time you see me. My gosh. You see, I just been sitting around. I don't want to go anywhere. Anyway, I love you guys. God bless you. I'll see you later, and try to get some sleep if you can, and please comment if you had a hard time last night. I'm just really curious about that. Thanks. Bye.